How's it going, folks? We're watching this game here so that I can showcase how crazy the Dodrio draw engine is. We're going to be using it. And as you can see, this is an amazing hand. We have double Doduos, one Pidgey, and we have a Buddy Poffin. This is insane of a startup. This is literally the perfect hand because you're getting your entire draw engine set up already onto the board by turn 1. So with the Buddy Poffin, essentially what we can do is go into our boss Pokemon, which are Charizard and Greninja. Primarily it's going to be Greninja, and we're playing against Charizard EX, and they've already got Jirachi on board, so we're already at a negative here, and we're attaching the XP share on Doduo because in the event that we go into a Dodrio and we have, let's say, 70 to 90 damage on that Dodrio, they're doing 30 on every single damage counter. And if your Charizard or your Greninja get knocked, you can just take one of those energies and put it on Dodrio. So really, we're using the XP share just for the Dodrios. Worst case scenario, we can do it on a Greninja, but never the case. They're going on an Arven to get the evolution. I mean, predictable at this point. Charizard is tried and true. We know how to play against it. We know what to knock out. So our focal points here are going to be to knock out that Charmander before it gets into a Charizard and get a free easy 2 prize off that Rotom. Yeah, instant charge makes sense if you've got no other plays because it's going to reset that hand. We're going to get another XP share, throw that on our Doduo, get our Dodrio out, and we've got our initial draw engine going. Go into a zooming draw. And let's see what we got. We got an Iono. What a godly draw. We're going to reset our entire hand and knock them down 3. This is not bad. Buddy Poffin, a Frogadier, Ultra Ball, and 2 energies. That's pretty darn cracked. Think here the best move because of our board. We can either go for a Pidgeot or Charizard or a Greninja. You want to get your draw engines up and running as quickly as possible. But I'm thinking because they have no Charizard, they have no Charmander, Charmeleons, no Pidgeys on board, I'm going to try to just go for a quick knock. And if we can get into our Greninja by next turn, we have a 170 stab and a search. So, I mean, it's pretty darn good. And Nest Ball, interesting. I think that was a misplay. Why would they go into Lumineon if they won't get the ability? That might have been a misplay on my opponent's end. Maybe they're feeling the pressure of the Dodrios and the Pidgey. Alright, so now they have full protection for their bench. Greninja's second attack is basically useless right now. So let's see, Charmeleon, okay. And another Charmander on board. So they've got full bench. They have Rotom still on field. I think they're rather clogged. I don't know. I don't know. This is kind of an interesting play style here. They're fully stacked. We're going to go into a Greninja easy. Go into a Dodrio and a zooming draw to see what we can get. I know this is a replay and I know what I'm getting, but that Pidgeot draw was so bad. You know, I wanted to put it on the Pidgeot here just so that I can retreat it. I mean, we need to get that Shinobi Blade on ASAP. And it's a double effective as well, super effective. So, not only do we get 2 free prize cards, but we're going to get a nice little surge. I'm going to go for the Iono here because, again, you want hand advantage. Once you get those Dodrios and that Pidgeot on board, I think maybe they should have... I would have thought maybe going into Lumineon active, but then that would have given me another 3+2. Because Shinobi Blade hits it at 170. Charizard EX is pretty cracked as well. That's not a bad play. I'm going to get hit with, what, 180, and that's plus 30 for each prize card. So that's plus 60, so 240. That's pretty big damage. And they added that A-Spec energy card. That's pretty smart, not going to lie. It prevents it from losing 2 prize cards to 1. I personally would not be running that A-Spec card in Charizard. If you're not running Prime Catcher, I would probably be considering Unfair Stamp. Again, it's really good. It's I think it's a competitive card, but it just doesn't make sense in Charizard. Get hit for that 240 is pretty large damage. And we're not playing any Turos, but we finally got our rare candy. We can go into our Pidgeot. You're gonna start seeing the craziness of how important these draw engines are in Pokemon. Iono to reset, give them a +1, that's okay. I really don't mind giving them a +1. We get our Charizard EX, we get another Fire Energy Ultra Ball and a Rescue board, and just get into our hand. Pidgeot, that wasn't so great. I could dump it with the Ultra Ball though, worst case scenario. And then we're gonna do a quick search as well, just get some more advantage. Dodrio's gonna be very clutch. Now we've got our entire draw engine going. We got double Dodrios, both of them with XP share. We've got our Pidgeots. And I'm thinking here on what to do. I'm gonna go for that Shinobi Blade and hit it for 170. And do a quick search. We're gonna do a quick search to set up our second. We're gonna set up our second Greninja. We're gonna get ready for it because we're losing this Greninja right now. On the follow-up, they're gonna knock out our Greninja, and I'm totally fine with that. I have no issue with that. Sometimes giving up prize cards isn't too bad, honestly. It's okay to lose prize cards like it is in Yu-Gi-Oh! If you play Yu-Gi-Oh! It's okay to give up some life points. It doesn't really hurt at all. Vitality Band, an A-Spec Special Energy, 2 Fire on that Charizard. And just kind of want to throw this out there. If you're running Artisan is a great card, but the fact that both players can use it, it can become detrimental for you if you allow your opponent to set up their bench. In this situation, it doesn't matter because we both have full benches, but just want to reiterate that Artisan, while really good and great for consistency purposes, it is definitely a double-edged sword here. They're going to knock us out here, and I'm going to set to the Water Energy on that first Dodrio. That first Dodrio is already doing 3 times 30, so 60 plus 10, 70, and I'm chilling with it. I don't mind the draw engine here. I'm going to go into double zooming draws and a quick search. Oh my gosh, and we have a rare candy for that Charizard. And we've got Greninja. Oh my goodness gracious. We're going to go for that Greninja play. Zooming draw, folks, and we still have quick search on top of that. This is so easy right now. Free retreat off that Pidgeot, go into our Greninja, and then get a free 1 prize. At least it gets rid of their very large Charizard. We're gonna use their Artisan, set up our third Duo, and now this is just overkill on the draw engine, but I'm not worried about it. I don't need rescue board. I don't need counter capture. I'm going to go for my Dodrio here for the follow-up. This is what your board should look like. This is what a good Greninja board looks like. 4 cards for the purposes of consistency. That's 3 Dodrios, 1 Pidgeot, and then you've got Greninja to hit with Shinobi Blade, which gives you Search Engine on top of that. And we're pretty much cracked here. Ooh, this is so exciting. I've been having so much fun playing on the ranked ladder with Greninja. I've literally been doing really well with it. Yeah, they want to keep the Pidgeot and the Charizard alive, so they bring out the Jirachi. That Jirachi's not surviving at all. And we have a Prime Catcher and a Boss in hand. Dude, we have so many outs right now. We can literally get a free +2 off that Luminion. Yeah, I'm hyped. I was so hyped in this game. You have no idea. Especially with the amount of Charizards that I've been playing. I've been sweeping Charizards with Greninja all day. And this was by far my favorite game though, because it shows the slow grind. It shows the buildup of the consistency of all the Dodrios and the Pidgeot. And it's also reflective that your boss monster is going to be Greninja all day long. And Charizard is literally just your safety net. Don't rely on Charizard. Charizard will be last resort. Don't bring it out unless you have to. And them going into Charizard is pretty darn good. They're going to hit me with that de-evolution. And you know what? It does sting. I'm not going to lie, it does sting. But getting rid of my Dodrios doesn't matter. Getting rid of my Greninja and my Pidgeot, that's what hurt the most. I did not appreciate that. So I'm coming back with a vengeance. And that rare candy into Greninja is so crazy. Evolve again? But it's all good. I've got 3 Dodrios. And the boss too, so that I can just get that damage advantage on that Charizard. Oh. I'm telling you, Dodrio is a slept-on engine. It is so darn good. I really, really love it. Yeah, there it is. Drew into that rare candy thanks to Dodrio, going into our Pidgeot. And then our Pidgeot's going to go ahead and do a quick search. I mean, do we have to? Not really, but we're going to go get some energy right now so we can start hitting them with Mirage Barrage. But getting that damage output first on that Charizard is going to be clutch because we're going to be able to knock it out on the follow-up. And they won't be able to knock us out at all. Even with 3 prize cards already taken. I honestly didn't even know what to get here. I just went for the water energy, but you know what? I didn't even have to do that. Yeah, Artisan, not bad. It's alright. Get another Charmander. It's okay. Got Prime Catcher. I'll knock that thing out next turn. Well, after I knock out the current Charizard. Dodrio, don't sleep on it. Dodrio's so good. And the fact that you can attach it with any energy type too is what makes it so versatile. Dang, you're gonna hit me with a boss? And you know what? Okay, so then they hit me with a boss, which I think it was a pretty darn good move. But why go for the Pidgeot? Why not do the math? See that you can't knock out the Pidgeot. And instead of going for Pidgeot, the better play would have been to knock out one of my Dodrios. Probably trying to go for a +2 prize pickup, but it just was not worth what they did. Especially because, I mean, Pidgeot is a free retreat. It was just not worth it. Just not worth it. And we're zooming, drawing, and we're quick searching. We're gonna punish them for that mistaken boss's order. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed this game. It was a lot of good interaction, a lot of back and forth here. And it really let the draw engine shine. Look at this hand advantage. It's about to be 13 now that we knock out this Charizard. And honestly, when I was playing this game, I had no idea what to go for. I was just picking up random stuff. I was setting up for the Mirage Barrage, but it's useless only because, I mean, I can't use it because of Manaphy and Jirachi. Super Rod pickup was very clean off that prize. And I'm checking my rare candies to see if I can go into Charizard, and I can't. I've got all 4 rare candies in the discard pile. So I think next turn we would have had game when I was playing. But yeah, next turn we definitely have game. Bringing out the Charmander, the Lumineon, the Manaphy, the Pidgey, the Jirachi. Just none of it, unfortunately, was going to save them. And they had 4 prize cards left, so there was no way for them to recover and issue any sort of revenge play here. I want to show you how effective Dodrio is. So next turn, I'm going for a nice strike for victory here. And just setting up the board. Pokemon Silver 4, GG my friend. They set the 1 energy. Blazing Destruction, very cool. I've never used the Blazing Destruction before, but check it out. In the event that they would have knocked my Greninja, I would have used Experience Share attached an energy on that Dodrio, moved Dodrio into the active spot, and then just gone for a knock. 220 off of 70. Imagine Dodrio had 80 or 90. GG. But what do you all think about the deck? Let me know. This is a great deck. Check it out. Leave some comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Get me on that YouTube algorithm. And until next time, my friends, thank you for being here. This is Low Tier Hero. Take care. Greninja players up.